My name is Jessica Weinel. I am a junior at the University of Minnesota studying sport management and a minor in mass communications. One of my coworkers at the admissions office was working for Gopher Sports Marketing for a year before, and he knew that I was in sport management and thought it would be a good fit for the internship. So he recommended it to me, sent me the job description, and I went from there. I prepared my resume, so it was definitely out of date. I fixed it up, added some things, fixed things, added those power verbs that they need, as well as made a cover letter that was specific to the internship. The application process was pretty easy. The application was sent to me, and then I prepared my materials and sent it to the Gopher Sports Marketing account via email. We emailed back and forth and found a time that fit for both of us, given that we both had pretty busy schedules. So I contacted Stephanie, who is my boss now. So she was able to help me out and find a spot for me to fit in an interview. To prepare for the interview, I kind of talked to myself a lot. So I just asked myself questions that I thought they would ask me during that time and tried to prepare answers that I thought would fit with that. I just ran through things, looked online as well for common interview questions. Sometimes I had my roommate help me out, but most of the time I didn't want to bug her, so I just did it on my own sometimes. To the interview, I wore a plain blue shirt, a black blazer, and a black pencil skirt. So it was pretty plain, but somebody gave me a piece of advice one day saying that you should make them remember your personality and your answers to your questions rather than your outfit. So it was pretty boring, but did the job. Before the interview, I was a little nervous, obviously, given that I didn't know exactly what they were going to ask me. But I was able to kind of calm down during that time, and I feel like it didn't show too much that I was nervous. I hope it didn't anyway. There were some pretty common questions, like they gave me scenario questions. You know, if you come across a problem, how will you prepare for it? How will you deal with it? Questions that touched on my experience, like how have you dealt with problems before? Name a time that you excelled in leadership positions, things like that. But they also asked me some pretty cool personality questions, like what my spirit animal was and things like that. When the interview wrapped up, I felt a little relieved that it was over, and I felt like I answered the questions well. I thanked them for their time, given that they had busy schedules, and went on home. So I'm a lead intern for women's hockey, and I help the other interns in their sports as well. So I lead interns for women's hockey game days. I tell them what to do, where to go, how to prepare for the various activities that we have, whether there's a youth team visiting during an intermission skate, an intermission promotion, a post-game autograph session, things like that. So I run the show over in Ritter Arena, but definitely help out in the other sports arenas as well. During the week, we have 6 allotted office hours, is what they call them, where we prepare materials for usually weekend games. We also talk with our bosses to see if they have anything that we can help them with. Usually it's a time for learning how to make schedules, how to make promo materials, how to make emails, things like that. And then on the weekends during game days is when the big show happens. We usually prepare about 2 hours before the game begins, prepare things where they need to go, and then go from there. Probably the most exciting thing about my internship is meeting all the people that I have met. Not only am I really close to all my coworkers, but I feel like my bosses are very accessible as well. I have 4 bosses right now, so a few of them have just like crazy experiences that are really beneficial to me. Like one of my bosses, Devin, he used to work with the Rangers in the NHL, and that is something that I'm really interested in. So he has given me many opportunities to kind of pick his brain, figure out how he got to where he is and how he was able to do the things that he did. And it's pretty great just knowing that I have those contacts now, and I'll probably have them for the rest of my life, and they can help me for the rest of my life too. Probably the biggest skill that I'm gaining is my leadership skills. Being a lead intern for a sport is sometimes very stressful, but it definitely pays off in the end once you see the end result. Towards the beginning of the women's hockey season, I feel like I wasn't a great leader. I didn't have those skills down pat, and I didn't want to step on people's toes and make people angry when I was telling them what to do. But towards the middle and end of the season, I feel like I was able to do that in a way where I didn't make people angry, but also got the job done. So I told people where to go, what to do, and I feel like I'm a better leader because of this internship. Advice to students would be to just get information from anywhere, whether that be your friends, online, bosses that you've had in the past, coworkers, acquaintances even. If you hear somebody who has a really cool internship that you're interested in, ask them about it. They'd probably be more than happy to tell you more or get you an in with one of their bosses. Shadow if you can as well. So even before the interview process, if you want to go and email somebody who works on game days or does something cool that you think would be fun to watch and follow, do that. It's going to be really beneficial for you, and you can see what goes on during the game as well as pre-game and post-game, which is very important as well. So ask around and shadow if you can.